want you around all the time. Girl, I'll be your best friend if you promise that you'll be mine. Please say he's just a friend.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys, this is Tuesday. It's my girl Ramaya right there. Hello. Make sure y'all follow her channel. Have your kids follow her channel. Really, Ramaya, hello. Now, this video right here is more of like a chit chat, fall, clean, my kitchen with me video. It's something I used to do when I used to live back in California. Spring and fall are the days that the seasons for me where I really get into like the cleaning spirit, and where it's all about cleaning and organizing and just kind of redoing this thing called life. So let's fall back in love with cleaning today. I'm about to dive into cleaning, you guys, and I am going to get into just talk with you guys about how I've been feeling lately and, you know, things of that sort. Now, Ramaya just got to clean in the sink so that way I can do it. Now, number one, the first thing you need to do when you are cleaning your kitchen, right? We're talking about the kitchen, is you are going to, I dropped it. The first thing you're going to do is clean out your refrigerator. Now, you may say, best friend, why is your refrigerator open? Yeah, we are cleaning out the refrigerator. And so we're going to head over there really quick to just go ahead and do the refrigerator. Just so you guys can see. Do not judge me, y'all, as it is the first of the month, and we always go grocery shopping around the first of the month. So this is my refrigerator. I like to see what is good and what is not. I like to throw away stuff that have expiration dates on it, especially like dairy or whatever. Sorry, Ramaya. Things of that sort that I just know that just needs to be cleaned out. Make sure you check all of your drawers, you guys. Make sure you check all your drawers when you are cleaning out of your refrigerator. When I say all of them, I mean all of them.
Would you like me to take out the trash or no? Because you're going to...
You can wait on the trash.
Okay.
Literally all of them.
Can I have some chips as a snack?
Yeah, go ahead. As you guys can see, I've been shopping just enough to eat for the week. So that's the reason why there's not a whole bunch, tons, because we are getting ready to replenish the refrigerator. Hello? So next, I'm just going to go ahead and clean this bad boy. So I'm going to start off by saying that when I tell you life have been lifing for me, you know, they said my grandmother always said, be careful what you ask God, because sometimes God will give you exactly what you need in your life. And so you got to be careful, you know, what you ask for. You know, being a streamer, if you watch some of my last videos, you know that literally the streaming space for most of streamers have been really slow. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like it's very common to get in your head when certain things happen. Now, when I moved over from Plenty of Fish to Meet Me, like, things have been, you know, crazy. Crazy to say the very least, because it was a big change. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I do not really like change. I've never liked it as a kid, only because I've kind of went from school to school, and it was very exhausting, to say the very least. So as an adult, I don't know. I just never really embraced change or really liked it, just to be honest. So when POF did what it did, then when POF did what it did, obviously I transferred over to Mimi, and I asked God to remove anything that is not for me, right? I think in life, you know, it's crazy because we ask God always to, you know, remove bad people in our life or show me, you know, things that I should see, you know, things of that sort. And then when people start actually being removed out your life, it's hard. It's really a hard pill to swallow. And the reason why is because because sometimes you remove people out of your life that you feel like should be there forever. And that's the thing that gets me. Baby, when I tell you every time I turn around, there has been a huge change. A huge, huge change in my streaming life, even my personal life. And I've really tried to balance it, and I've tried to even hide it. But I feel like if you ever been like around someone and like you notice their change, but you just think it's a phase. Well, it's crazy because I announced to a couple of my great, you know, my family, you know, the people that were around, my friends that were around, just, you know, that I was just kind of going through, you know, the motions or whatever. And your girl been, like I said, really kind of going through the motions. And just wanted to see, like, because people always say, well, nobody really knows if you're going through something if you don't share it. Well, I found myself sharing exactly how I feel. Normally, I hide it. Like, I am great in hiding how I feel. Like, I am great at it. But I realized with me sharing it, that it did an opposite effect of what I thought it was gonna happen, just to be honest with you. I thought if I shared, have it ever happened to you, like you share that you're kind of going through something and you're thinking that maybe people would gravitate to maybe helping you going through what you're going through, and it's the complete opposite. They actually run away from you. They actually show you how, you know, exactly how you're feeling. If you're feeling alone, then it's like they literally run away, you know? And it kind of solidifies, if you're like me, like I'm a very private person. I really don't like people in my space. So I'm the type of person, like if I express to you how I'm feeling, or I'm expressing to you, you know, what is going on in my life, I'm expecting for you maybe like to step, you know what, kind of step up a little bit. I feel like if somebody came to me and was like, hey, I'm struggling with this, or this is hard, or I'm kind of going through this, I will take that as they could have shared it with anybody, but they shared it with me. And the fact that they're sharing it with me, I'm going to go ahead and take this knowledge that they're sharing with me and actually do something with it and check on them and try to be what I need to be for them. You know? But like my grandma said, everybody ain't you. Everybody's not going to handle situations the way you will handle it. So you can't really expect it. And that's what I'm learning. Yeah, you heard what I said. You cannot expect people to handle things the way you would handle them. You can't expect people to treat you how you would treat them. And then you know what bothers me more than anything is, how do you know that you're treating someone incorrectly if you don't know you're treating them incorrectly? People are supposed to be around you because they like you, right? So if a person's around you and they don't like something about you and they don't mention it or they don't talk about it, then guess what? I'm assuming everything that I'm doing is correct. I'm assuming that you do not have any complaints, right? It's like being at a job and your boss tells you, wants to promote you to another position, and you walk in there the same day and you say, I want to quit. And your boss is confused. Like, why do you want to quit? And you're like, because you do this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, this wrong. And your boss is confused. Like, I didn't know that all these things were going wrong. And you're like, well, you should know. People are not mind readers. They do not know. They cannot, some people literally just go through life lifing. So you cannot assume that your boss knew that you weren't happy with your job if you came to work every day with a smile on your face and you're telling your boss that that you love it there, he's the best boss ever, and then now you're just quitting because, quote unquote, you wake up one day and now you're unhappy, or that another coworker is telling you that they're unhappy, and now you start saying, oh, well, I'm unhappy too. Like, I think that's so unfair. Have you ever had somebody honestly tell you that they don't like something about you, or they're unhappy about something? And just like being in a marriage and not knowing that the person is unhappy with you. And 10 years later, they just literally want to up and go and leave you, but you don't even know what the problem was. Or you tell your spouse that you're unhappy with something, and then they tell you 20 things they're unhappy with. I feel like it's super important to address, the person that is unhappy first. That way you guys can get over that, and then you guys can tackle the next project of what you're unhappy with, right? So you can kind of stay on task. One of my biggest pet peeves is people that do not stay on task on a topic. Like, let's get one thing, I don't know, maybe you can just say, I don't know. I think it's unfair to tell someone all the things you hate about them and all the things you don't like about them after they just opened up and shared to you about things that they don't like. It's like, come on now. It's like two kids trying to get in line at the same time. It's like one at a time so we can figure things out. So what I just did right now, y'all, I just cleaned out my freezer. Don't be like some people who clean out their refrigerator, but you don't clean out your freezer. Please clean both of them out. And if you're a mom, every mom needs an ice pack. Y'all, what are you doing if you don't have one? So that is completely cleaned out. Whew, Jesus. All right, so back to what I was saying. So, like I said, I've been going through situations lately where a person or people will wrong me. I will speak up about it. And then they make themselves the victim. I feel like when you're an adult, lying about things as an adult, to me, is stupid. Like, nobody can whoop you, but people still tend to lie. Why? What is their purpose? I don't know. I can't tell you. So I want to show you guys a couple things that I will be using today. The Clean Freak. I love this stuff. I'm about to clean my refrigerator with this. And then the green spray that you see me using earlier with a surface cleaner. It ain't gotta be no fancy dancy type of stuff. I don't know. That's what I've been battling with lately, because people say that they want you to be organically who you are, but when you're being that, sometimes they will pick apart things that they don't like about you and then use them against you later. It's like, tell me, if I'm getting on your nerves, tell me the moment I'm getting on your nerves. That moment you realize you don't want to date me or you don't want to be with me, let me know the day of. So that way I can try to fix it then. Don't tell me 3, 5, 6 years later that you're unhappy. All right, so off camera, already wiped down the refrigerator, as you can see. A good and bad thing about having stainless steel is it looks prettier, at least to me. The bad thing is if you do not clean it, it literally will make your whole kitchen look terrible. Oh, Jesus. Here you go. Just until I finish.
Okay.
All right, so now the stove, you guys. So I just, as you can see, prior, I've already prepped my water for my stove.
I'm gonna let it defrost.
So, like I said, people, I realize that, like, I'm not saying you don't be the problem. I'm not saying I don't be the problem. Like, I ain't saying I'm perfect at all. But some people literally will, like I said, they don't complain because they're not telling you what the problem is until the problem is already too enough for them. You know, and it's like, okay, best friend, what do? Do you let it go? Some people, yeah. Like, I know people always say some things are worth fighting for. And I agree, some things are. But some things, I just feel like if you say you care about me, if you say you love me, you feel me? I feel like you would have brought me this information, you know, when you was feeling the way you were feeling. That's how I feel. And because you didn't give me this information, I felt like in a bit, like I felt like you were kind of like hiding. It's like hiding information from a person that you claim you love. So I don't get it. Like I said, life been life in, and like I shared with you guys, you know, I have, at a very young age, you just kind of always kind of battle with like separation and anxiety, things like that. And I don't know, maybe a piece of me just getting to that point where it's just like, should I start over? Should I cut everybody off? Should I just go back to just completely doing me? I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like sometimes when I do that, it feels good, cause I have nobody to disappoint me. Comment below if you feel the same way. Like I have nobody to disappoint me if things go wrong. I have no one to make me feel bad about who I am when it's just me. So here go my stove, you guys. So pretty. The refrigerator is so pretty. Nice and cleaned out. Nice and cleaned out. This is my soap water that I told you that I made. I put some of this in there. When I tell y'all, this smells so good. It's cheap, but baby, it smells good. The next thing I'm going to do is this counter space over here. I feel like cleaning is like very similar to like cleaning out things in your life. You know, like you literally are cleaning out your closet, or you may clean out the refrigerator, you may clean out, you know, the garage. You're getting rid of things that you no longer need or no longer suit you anymore. And sometimes what we do is, I'm gonna tell you what we do. We know them shoes we don't wear no more. We know them people that don't call us no more. But instead of, doing something about it, we keep them. We keep the shoes that we know we're never going to wear. We don't delete those messages of your ex, even though y'all have not been together for years. You keep them because you are honestly holding on to something. It's like holding on to that frozen pizza in your refrigerator that your mom left behind because she's a vegetarian. So you got a vegetarian pizza just sitting there but you're never going to eat it because you're not a vegetarian, but you don't want to get rid of it. Why? Because it was a $10 pizza and you're like, somebody's going to eat it. But it's literally just taking up space. Some people are literally just taking up space for other people. Imagine how many people in your life that you have lost. Imagine how many people legit have walked away from you, and you have been great when it comes to bouncing back. Like, you've done it. It's not like you are new to people walking out your life. The thing that bothers me the most is when they call themselves the victim. That is the problem. That's the part that kind of bothers me, because you cannot be the victim all the time. And I'm not trying to say that I'm the victim, because babies, I'm nobody's victim. I am great in apologizing. I am great in saying that I am wrong. And I'm great when I can stand on my stuff and say, you know what, I will not apologize for something that you are trying to accuse me or make me out to be, when I ain't gonna lie. My advice is to be authentically you. It's crazy. You know what I never really understood when people say be authentically you? Because you be who you are and people don't like you. You be someone else and now you're fake. I tell my daughter all the time, when it comes to like her school friends, I'm like, you cannot make them happy. You try to fit in with them, and guess what? They're still going to talk about you. You try to be yourself, and they're still going to talk about you. It doesn't change as an adult when you think about it. You literally be your authentic self as an adult, and people are not going to like you. People are going to talk about you. People are going to plot against you. People are just going to do that. It's just what it is. And you try to be something that you're not, and then now people say, oh my God, you're so fake. I learned in this journey, like the last maybe few months, and if you, like I said, I talk about anxiety on my live very often, because it's something that I do struggle with. But when you're going through like your spits and spats of having anxiety, like I've said before, it's super important to make people aware. But pulling back is the worst thing you want to do. You actually want people in your corner. Other than that, sometimes it just makes the anxiety worse. I have been blessed and honored to have this thing with my mother have allowed me and kind of gave me is tough skin. I've learned to kind of literally just roll with the punches. Like I said, trying to make everybody happy is impossible. People are not going to be completely happy about what you are and who you are. You can try all you want. Remember, like, imagine being in a relationship and you're trying your best to make that person happy. And even at the end of that relationship, they're still filed for divorce because you're doing something that you're not knowing that you're doing, because they're not telling you and they're not happy and you're literally trying. Best friends, when I tell you, I am no longer going to overly try. I'm going to be organically who I am. You should do the same thing. Trying to pretend and trying to make everybody happy is never going to work out. Never. And be real with your feelings. Be honest with your feelings. Like, you deserve that. You deserve that 1%. To be honest with yourself and your feelings. And I think the thing that gets me the most is when it's people that you least expect. The heck. Or people that you're closest to. But it's not your job to try to convince someone that you're a good person. It's literally not your job. Like, and if that has been you, like, don't. Now, some people are worth the fight. And I agree 100%. Some people are worth the fight. Some people are worth, you know, going that extra mile, you know, for. Some people are definitely worth that. And I agree so much. So what I'm doing is that clear container that I put in here before, I filled more water in, and I'm gonna go ahead and use it. I have some ammonia put on the floor. And yes, I know, I actually, when I moved, I never took out my mop bucket. So I do have one. Don't beat me up about it. I do have one. I just gotta get it out of the laundry storage that I have. And when you lose people that you don't want to lose, that's hard. When people lie to you, like, I feel like the ultimate betrayal is people lying to you or not, no. This video was not to bash anyone or whatever, just to kind of let you guys understand like how I've been feeling lately. And if you're like me, like when you get in your funks and you get in your head, like literally, it makes you not want to really do anything. It makes you to the point not even want to get out of bed. Especially when you're telling people, like I said before, that you're going through stuff and they overlook it or they don't care. But it is what it is, right? All right, before I show you guys the finished look, I'm gonna go ahead and do my Lysol spray. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my morning mist. And then I always put this right here so that way Ramaya knows. The floor is wet, it's like my boot leg. All right, you guys, so this is my complete kitchen. It is my fall kitchen clean vlog, you guys. Yes. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The only thing now I have to do, I'm going to buy myself some flowers this week because I deserve it, the way my tooth been. And on top of that, I didn't want to wipe down the doors. Other than that, I think it came out really great. I wish y'all would have seen these doors, or maybe y'all did before I did them. Like, they are amazing. I will be cooking dinner in here soon. And so, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like a dirty kitchen. Like, I never understood when I was younger, my mom said, I'm not cooking in a dirty kitchen. Now I know as an adult, like, why she said this. This video right here, like I said, was just best friend Rinsity rant. I've been dying to do this fall kitchen cleaning because when I was on live one time, somebody asked me, like, hey, how do you clean your kitchen since everything is, like, steel and white? And so I just want to kind of let you guys know, it ain't that hard. Literally, it ain't that hard. These things over here, I'm actually going to put and divide them into our room. So that way, whatever. And on top of that, I know this is a big no-no. I should clean everything off the top of the refrigerator, which I'm going to do, I promise. Like I said, I just want to rant to you guys. Like I said, I've been having that moment that, that moment it's just like one of them things is like, this is why I don't let people get close. This is why I'm so guarded. But this is why I feel the way I feel. But at the same time, I do want to be loved. I do want to be appreciated. I do want to be acknowledged. I do want these things. So I don't want to hide and not get these things, And if you understand what I'm saying, you understand. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe below. And tell a friend that your best friend said, what are you doing? Subscribe to my channel. Love you.
You know what one of these balls can do to anybody? Find some better athletes. This is what you got. There's absolutely no time to train you people. But I bought each of you a brand new pair of sneakers.